Hello, Team Mentor Food here today. How's everyone doing? Great, fantastic. Remember, you are somebody. You are enough. You are number one and you are valuable. And your value is not based on how people feel about you and what they're saying about you behind your back. Your value is based on what Almighty God has put in you from the beginning. I am a survivor of narcissistic abuse, and today this video is about when you start waking up. You're going to start seeing that you're going to have a lot of opposition, a lot of people that are not going to be in agreement with you waking up to your life and what it's really all about. So I know since I've been on this healing journey, I have had to close many doors, to people that I left the door open for many years in my life, not knowing at that particular time that these people were poisonous to me, that they were not healthy for me. They were actually against me. I had no clue, what was going on. But now I have eyes to see, and therefore I have closed many doors. I do not feel bad about closing those doors, because in order for me to grow and in order for you to grow, you have to close doors. You have to see things for what they really are, and based on what you see, you have to move on in order to be your better he or your better she. Because if you keep staying in the sickness pot of soup, you are not going to grow. You are not going to regroup yourself and actually take off and be all that Almighty God has called you to be. So you will have family around you that will not be in agreement with your changing. You will have friends around you that will not be in agreement with your changing either. But remember, this journey is not about them, it's about you. And also remember the many years that you've given to people around you that you thought were there for you, but you were just giving out years and wasting your time. These were people in your life that was wasting your time. So you have to start looking at it like, right now is my time. Right now is my time. If I have been awakened to narcissistic abuse or any type of abuse, if I have been awakened to this, so now, right now must be my time. So you're going to have a lot of people around you trying to make you feel guilty about what you're doing. They're going to probably block you on social media, or if they're on your social media, they will probably use fake accounts to try to tarnish your name, to make you to make other people look at you in such a bad way or a bad light. But if you happen to discover these people on your social medias, just block them. Do not have arguments on social media with them. Do not give them the time of day. Don't even let them know you're thinking about them in any kind of way. Because remember, you are getting rid of the clutter, getting rid of the debris that has been blocking you. You are emptying yourself out of toxic food that has been clogging your arteries up for many, many years. And so right now, just think, it's my time. It's my time. It's time for me. And being that it's your time and it's time for you, you don't have any more time to give to things that are dead. You must move on. You must start changing your diet. Start changing the way you've been eating, and start changing what you have been feeding on for so many years. It's time to start eating healthier food. So people will come, they will be mad at you, they will tell you, I don't understand why you're so different, or whatever, what have you. Whatever they're going to say to you, let them say it, but do not take any of it personally, because you have to know within your knower what is best for you. And so, again, if you have been wakened up to the abuse that you have been in for so many years, that's all you need, and to know that you have to move on. You have to go. You have to start growing. You have to start being who you were called to be from the beginning. I do not believe that it was by accident that I found out about narcissist abuse. You know, I was homeless in a car in Walmart parking lot. That was where I was sleeping in my car, and God woke me up to narcissistic abuse. He did it at the time that he did it. So that was the time for me to start feeding on new food, start feeding on different food. In order for us to grow effectively and in a healthy way, we have to let go of those things sometimes that are familiar to us. Familiar faces, familiar places, familiar things. We have to let go of these things because that familiarity is what will keep us stuck and stranded and strangers in our own body. So right now, God is calling us to be familiar with who he created us to be. Right now is a time for us to go inside ourselves and start seeing the beautiful, creative talents and gifts that he actually put inside of us. And it's time for us to be world changers, to affect the world. And that world can be a world around us, you know, the world that is around us. It can be to change wherever environment that we're in. It's time to change that environment. And so everything has to start with us. You got to know that you are worthy, that you are not what was spoken over you, what was spoken in your life, what was dogged out about you behind your back, the knives that were in your back, and people, you know, lying on you. You are none of those things. You are greater than that. And greatness is lying inside of you. So do what you need to do to get yourself back to yourself. Because remember, when you were in the toxic abuse, you loaned yourself out, you gave yourself out away to people that really didn't deserve your time of day, let alone you sitting around them and doing for them. They didn't deserve none of that. But now you are awakened to what's really important, and you are important. So remember, you are enough, you are somebody, you are number one, and you are valuable. So keep that in mind. So remember, take care of you. It's time to take care of you. It's time that you start changing your diet and start bringing up new recipes. It's time for you to start making up new recipes to start eating on. And based on that, you got to close off the other recipes. You got to close that old cookbook, and you got to start forming a new cookbook in your life, okay? I hope this video has helped someone. Just remember, you're on a healing journey. It's a good journey to be on. Come on, let's you and I heal together. You are enough. You are valuable. If you like this video, like, subscribe, share, and please leave your emotional food story. I would love to hear what you have to say because you are important. Thank you. This is Tea Mentor Food. God bless you all and be blessed.